During the third quarter of Coke, revenue was $12.5 billion, up 5%. We grew organic revenues 6%. Unit cases grew 1%. Flat in North America. Flat in Latin America. The 6% grow revenue coming from the price mix story. Price mix 6%. 4 points of that is just pure pricing. The other 2 points, this is where shows favorable mix, product mix. Package mix, premiumization. Higher consumers still buying the premium stuff. Buying it in premium channels, higher margins for Coke. Another group of the low-income consumer, the tiny cans. Often priced under $2 in a convenience store in the US. It keeps them in the ecosystem. Operating income was up 59% partly due to some one-offs. But even the comparable currency neutral number was up 15%. The strong dollar hitting the international earnings. In Q3, it was a 6% headwind. The underlying business ex-currency was much better. Despite ongoing differences in spending between income groups and slower traffic across channels. North American volume was flat and improved sequentially for the second consecutive quarter. Coke Chief Operating Officer Henrique Braun said a similar dynamic is occurring in Europe, which also saw volume decline, according to executives. The broader Europe, Middle East and Africa division reported volume growth of 3%. However, Coke's pricier brands, like Fairlife and Smart Water, have been bright spots for the company, showing that high-income consumers are still willing to pay more for premium drinks. Moving on the drinks, the Orgain Red can only grew 1% globally. But Coke Zero Sugar, up 14%. Diet Coke was also up 2%. China and India dragged down the global average. Free cash flow, excluding the Fairlife contingent consideration payment, was $8.5 billion, which was an increase versus the prior year. Our balance sheet remained strong, with our net debt leverage of 1.8 times, which is below our targeted range of 2 to 2.5 times. They selling off bottling operatins. Coke HBC is taking a controlling stake in the African bottler CCBA, and they sold 40% of their India bottling business, as it lets Coke focus on what it does best. Leaning intensive bottling, the trucks, the logistics, focus on driving overall growth.